Hello everybody and welcome back to another video in the Deep Thoughts series. And I'm in such a good mood. Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2 Episode 2. Okay, if I don't mean to bury the lead, but I'm in a damn good mood after that episode. But anyway, let's just, you know what, no more talking. No more chit chat about other stuff. Not gonna open this with like a catch me up like I normally do. We're just gonna dive right in to the episode because I got some thoughts I want to share. Allow me to start with a quick just little nod to the OP. I know we talked about the OP in the first Deep Thoughts video, but I gotta say it's really growing on me. Like I was already pretty like into the new OP, but I'm really digging this. I really like this OP. Now, I haven't really disliked any Attack on Titan OP thus far. But I gotta say, this one, I'm feeling this one. I kind of like it more than, what was the last one? Red Swan, I believe? I can't remember, but the last the OP for season 3 part 1 is good. I don't dislike it, but I think I like this one just that little bit more. It's a little bit more fun. It's got that flair that I think Attack on Titan comes with. Plus, Linked Horizon, I believe, is the band's name. Starting to look like a fake fan all of a sudden, but yeah, like having them back in the saddle, it just sort of like it just brings that Attack on Titan feel back. And yeah, like I said, for some reason, like, and this is totally personal and totally like goofy and should not attribute to the OP being so great, but it does. I like the rainbow colors. It just sort of makes me happy. It's pleasant and it offsets the darker parts of the OP, and I don't know, it's growing on me. I know some people don't like it, and again, I'm not Jeff Thu, you know, I ain't like master of OP analysis or anything like that. I just think it looks cool, and it's growing on me more and more. And next up, I want to quickly talk about the mind games at play in this episode. It's genuinely fascinating in terms of, like, battlefield tactics. It's the most the series has ever felt like a war. Like, this is starting to feel like a straight-up war against the Titans, as opposed to just, like, the Scouts get into some mischief, or the Titans show up. Like, this is the first time where I'm like, wow, like, I mean, I shouldn't say the first time, but I'm just really feeling the tactics on this one. Because as far as the Titans are concerned, and it's true, they can just wait the humans out. Like, they can realistically just, like, take out their horses that have no way of escaping, and then the humans would have to just basically stand up on the wall until they're all too hungry and tired to move. And then the Titans can just sweep up, grab Eren, and take the hell off. Or kill the rest of the Scouts if they feel like it. I mean, they probably want to do that too. Scouts are kind of meddling in their affairs, so I mean, it makes sense. But I just appreciate, and even the fact that Erwin sees like right through it. Erwin's like, no, I know what's going on. That Titan's clearly carrying luggage, which by the way, the Titan carrying the luggage, I wish I had a Titan to carry my luggage. That would be friggin' dope. Like, can you imagine walking up to like Anime North or something? If you're a Canadian anime fan, you probably heard Anime North, but imagine rocking up to Anime North with a Titan carrying your luggage. It'd be kind of dope. I mean, you'd have to worry about it eating people, but you know, it'd still be interesting to see. I mean, I wonder if that's gonna be a cosplay in the future, is like somebody rocking up to the con and like their boyfriend or something is crawling on all fours like a damn Titan carrying their luggage. I mean, hey, that's a couple cosplay right there. Just saying. Beast Titan and luggage carrying Titan. Best ship of the season. That took a weird turn that I wasn't expecting to see, but I mean, hey, there's rainbows in the opening, am I right? Speaking of rainbows, we did get to see Marco in the ED, which reminded me of my one true pairing, Jean Marco, which still haunts my dreams, but we'll get to that towards the end of the video. But man, I was so impressed, not even with the animation, which by the way was dope. It was so clean, the animation, especially when they were using the what are they called, the lightning spears. That was so good. Oh, that was so good. And again, I know that like that the animators are going through some shit right now. Like, they're overworked, they're tired. Like it's the amount of bullshit that you have to put up with as an animator in Japan right now is honestly horrendous. But when I see stuff like this, I can see that there's still the passion there for it, and I just wish things were easier on them. That could be a whole video on its own. Like, a friend of ours in particular, Isla, I bet Isla could make like a solid solid like half an hour long video on the nonsense that is the like animating in Japan, but y'all probably don't want to hear about that right now. Y'all want to hear about how clean the animation was, and indeed it was clean. At the very least, even with all the shenanigans going on at IG and WIT and all that, like, at bare minimum, you know that each show is gonna look dope. And Attack on Titan, it still feels like Attack on Titan in the animation. It looks gorgeous, but like I was saying, more so than the animation, what I appreciated the most was the fact that this felt like a legit war. Like, they were straight up doing like war of attrition stuff on the Beast Titan side. Like, he was just like, nah, we'll just wait them out. Like, that's so damn clever. But even more clever is Erwin, my husbando. He saw right through that shit. Pardon my French, but I just get so excited. And the fact that Erwin has all this trust in Armin, that gives me strength. That gives me such strength. That's my husband. That's my son. That's my husband and my son right there. Like, that's Erwin's my husbando, Armin my son, and they're like talking about how they're gonna fix things. Like they're gonna like Erwin has all this faith in him. It's like I feel like a proud like member of a weird anime family that doesn't really exist. But man, can you tell I'm in a good mood? Can you tell this episode put me in a really good mood? I feel like a crazy person, but like and the fact that my man stared down the armor titan like, pfft. Like, do you know who I am? I'm Erwin Smith. I don't care who you are. Colossal Titan, Female Titan, Armored Titan, I don't give a damn. I'm Erwin friggin' Smith. My husband, my main man. Erwin was on fire in this episode, and that's that one scene. Like, we actually get to see like Levi's OVA, like the clip from the OVA with Levi, and that friggin' scene of him standing on the pile of bodies. Like, damn, I don't know. Just Erwin's got a lot of stuff to deal with in his mind. Dude's done a lot of stuff that, you know, kind of haunts him, I think. But man, it just makes me like him more. Like, Erwin's a complicated character. I adore this dude with all my heart. What else happened in this episode? Oh, right, the friggin' quote-unquote kaiju battle. I swear, Attack on Titan has just about the only kaiju battles I can really get into anymore. Not that I dislike stuff like Godzilla, because, I mean, who doesn't like Godzilla? But I swear, like, the Titan fights in this show, I get, it's like a mix of WWE with actual like Olympic wrestling. It's just dope. It's just like watching like anytime you get to see the Titans fight, like Eren versus Annie, like Eren versus Reiner or any of that, like it just looks good. But speaking of the Titans, I gotta point out when that Jean actually was speaking some truth in this episode. Now, Jean, you guys may know, is one of my favorites, but I know that not everybody likes Jean, and the reason why I like Jean is because he's kind of an idiot. But he actually spoke some truth in this episode when Hanji tells them, like, guys, do not stop. We cannot stop until Reiner is dead. And it's the first moment where the group realizes, like, holy crap, we have to kill Reiner. Like it never really occurred to, they're like, yeah, we got to take down Reiner, but it never occurred like, oh yeah, we have to kill Reiner, who was at one point their friend and like a sort of like a big brother figure in the 104th. So for them, it's obviously it hits hard, but Jean realized, like, guys, no, yes, Reiner was our friend. Reiner is no longer our friend. And you know what? I kind of agree with Jean. Like, I love Reiner. I still love Reiner. I respect Reiner a hell of a lot more than I respect Bert. Let me tell you, Bert is. I made a joke in an old, like, the Pokemon Cross Attack on Titan video I made, where I said that Reiner should have a Steelix, because, you know, now he can have a spine, because Steelix vaguely looks like a spine, because Bert is spineless, whereas Reiner at least is like, no, I am this. Like, I am a soldier. I'm a warrior. Like, I am this. Like, this is who I am. And Reiner's more complex. Bert's just, I don't know why this is becoming like a shit on Bert kind of moment, but like Bert Holt, I don't enjoy Bert Holt in that way. Like, I just think he's, I just don't like him as much as Reiner and Annie, and he's always kind of come off as like sort of whiny to me. He's like their, like, that trio's Armin, only Armin steps the hell up, whereas Bert kind of backs the hell off, even though he's supposed to be this big colossal guy. I don't mean to poop all over Bert. I know people like Bert, but yeah, no, I don't like Bert as much as I like Reiner. And even still, I think you gotta. I agree with Hanji and Jean. Reiner gotta go. Reiner's he was a good man, but he's very clearly the enemy. He's not gonna stop. Reiner's gotta go, and I hate to say it, but it's the truth. But while that breaks my heart, you know what breaks my heart even more? The fact that Annie, Reiner, and Bert killed my boy Marco. Yes, I'm still upset, and you wanna know why I'm upset and why I'm bringing it up? Because in the PV, we see Marco being pinned down by who I'm assuming is Reiner, because let's be real, Bert ain't gonna do nothing. But it just breaks my heart seeing it because, like, I'm a big shipper. I think that's pretty obvious if you've been on the channel for a long time. And Jean Marco was my life. Jean Marco was my world. And then they took him away. They took that away from us. That really, that's the one thing where I'm like, oh, Reiner, you're the man, you're the boy. But you did kill my ship. You did sink it like it was like the Titanic. And you know what, man? I still don't forgive you. So for Marco, I better see some vengeance next week. But everybody, that's gonna pretty much be my thoughts on Attack on Titan Season 3, Part 2, Episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy today's video, then go ahead and hit that like button or maybe share the video around. That'd be super rad of you. And if you would like to stick around and join the good ones, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. You know, do all that stuff that YouTube's making us do. And as always, I have to give a huge shout out to the good folks over on Patreon, in particular those in the Earl Grey tier: Omner Garamond, Veridin, Tristan, No For Nothing, Urza, Caden Fate, Gabriel, Dominic, Sipco Games, and Opinionated Slime. If you too would like to join the good folks in the T-Squad, be sure to check us out on Patreon, link in the description. It would be a tremendous help to me. I would just super appreciate it. For as little as $1 a month, folks, as little as a cup of tea a month, you can get a bunch of cool rewards. Go check it out, the link in the description. And with all that said, I will now leave you with a haiku. Jean Marco for life. I will go down with the ship. Justice for Marco.